Hello friend, myself Rajesh from Universal Public School, Shahjani Aurad. In last class we study sets and how to represent sets and method of writing sets, right? So definition of set: the collection of well-defined objects are called sets, right? The collection of well-defined objects are called sets. Well-defined means exactly. Example, for examples, day of a week or month in the year, right? They are exactly, definitely, right? So well-defined, the collection of well-defined objects are called sets, right? And we study how to represent sets, right? The sets are represented by capital letters A, B, C, D, and the element or member of a set are represented by small letters, right? So set A is an even number set, right? And sets are represented by capital letters, and these are the elements. Elements are represented by small alphabets, and it is written in the curly bracket, right? And method of writing test, there are two methods, right? One is listing method and another is rule method, right? Or roster method, and one is set builder form. Next we study the type of sets. Now we study type of set. In that, first is singleton set. What is the definition of singleton set? See here, named it is single, right? Singleton set means a set containing only one element is called singleton set, or a set containing only one member, then the set is called singleton set. Alright, तो आप लिखो a set containing only one element or member, then the set is called singleton set. Right? So example, write a even prime number or a set of even prime number. A set of even prime number. Right? A is a set and 2 is only one even prime number. See here, member is only one. Or take another example. See here, write the natural number in between 2 and 4. Between 2 and 4 there is only one element, that is 3, right? This is single element, or we call as singleton set, right? Singleton set means a set containing only one element or member is called singleton set. See here, next is empty set. What is empty set? A set does not contain any element, then it is called empty set or null set or void set, right? Right here, a set which does not containing any element or member, any element is called empty set or null set or void set. Right? Example. See here the given b is equal to x such that x is natural number between 2 and 3. See here 2 and 3 means it is a rational number, right? Therefore b is equal to, or you write b is equal to 5, right? This is empty set और उसे ही हम null set कहते हैं और void set, right? A set which does not containing any element, then it is called empty set or null set or void set. See here next definition, third, finite set. Finite set, right? A set containing countable number of elements or member is called finite set, right? A set containing countable number of element is called finite set, right? A set containing countable number of elements is called finite set. See here example, a set of natural number between 1 to 6. Between 1 to 6 means set A is equal to 2, 3, 4, 5. See here, this is countable. We can count the numbers as कितने elements है 1, 2, 3, 4. This is called finite set. And next fourth infinite set. What is the definition of infinite set? A set containing uncountable number of elements, then the set is called infinite set. तो लिखो a set containing uncountable number of elements, then the set is called infinite set. An example, or you write here a set of whole number. For example, a set of whole number, A is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on, and again a set of prime number, right? B is equal to 2, 3, 5, 7 and so on. See here, this is infinite set. Next we go to solve examples. See here in books they given write the following sets using listing method and classify into finite और infinite set. तो finite set है तो finite set रहने के बाद countable set रहेंगे, infinite बोले तो uncountable रहेंगे, right? तो इससे पहले हम set, what is the definition of set? The collection of well-defined objects are called sets. Singleton set means a set containing only one element is called singleton set, right? What is empty set? A set containing no element are called null set, right? Or void set. And finite set means a set containing countable number of elements is called finite set. What is infinite set? A set containing uncountable number of elements is called infinite set, right? So see here example the given. See here write the following sets using listing method and classify into finite or infinite. Example number 1 is given a x such that x is belongs to n and x is an odd number. Right. So solution. See here n is a natural number and x is an odd number. तो set लिखो आप. Set A is equal to x is belongs to n and n is x is belongs to n means natural number and x is an odd number. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 and so on. Right? So this is an infinite set. See here infinite set. This is an infinite set. Alright, हम काउंट नहीं कर सकते इसलिए से infinite set. Suppose the given x is belongs to n and x is an odd number between 1 to 10, then we will be count, then it is finite, right? Next b is given x such that x is belongs to n and 3x minus 1 is equal to 0. See here x is belongs to n and the given 3x minus 1 is equal to 0. n is a natural number, right? तो हमें इसे सॉल्व करना है. 3x minus 1 is equal to 0. 3x is equal to, तो साइड चेंज करो ऑटोमेटिकली साइन विल बी चेंज. 1 and x is equal to 1 by 3. It is not belongs to n, right? So this is therefore b is equal to empty set, right? It is not belongs to n and this is finite set. Therefore b is a finite set, right? Next see here third question they given x such that x is belongs to n and x is divisible by 7, right? So see here n is a natural number and x is divisible by 7, then we can write 7, 14, 21, 28 and so on. This is an infinite set. This is an infinite set, right? A remaining problem you do in homework. Suppose any doubt, then ask in WhatsApp. Next, definition of equal set. See here, what is equal set? Two set A and B are said to be equal, then if every element of A is in set B and every element of set B is in set A. Right here, two sets A and B said to be equal said to be equal if every element of set A is in set B. Every element of set A is in set B and every element of set B, every element of set B is in set A. Then the set is called equal set, right? And it is written as A is equal to B or set A is equal to set B, right? So two sets A and B said to be equal if every element of set A is in set B and every element of set B is in set A, then we can say that it is an equal set and we can write A is equal to B or set A is equal to set B. See here, example of equal set is given. See here, A is equal to x such that x is a letter of the word listen, and B set is y such that y is a letter of the set of the word silent. See here, therefore A is equal to, see here, L I S T E N and B is also, you write S I L E N T. See here, S S I L L E E T T and E N N. See here, thus the element of set A and set B are not in the same order. तो same order में नहीं, but the elements are same. Then we can say that set A is equal to set B. ऑर्डर कुछ भी रहने दो लेकिन सेम एलिमेंट रहने चाहिए. तो कितने हैं? 6 है, 6 है, यहाँ भी L है, यहाँ L है, I है, S S T T E E and N N. Right? Such type of examples are called equal set. Suppose set A is equal to 1 3 5 7 and set B is equal to 2 3 5 7. Then these two sets are equal or not? See here, these two sets, see here, elements कितने हैं? 4 है. But see here, one is not in B, right? So set A is not equal to set B, or 1 is not belongs to set B, राइट। तो देखो एलिमेंट 1 तो एलिमेंट भी सेम रहना चाहिए सेट ए एंड सेट बी में, राइट। तो इसी तरह से आपको प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करना है। नेक्स्ट वी गो टू प्रैक्टिस सेट 1.2। See here, question number 1. The given, decide which of the followings are equal set and which are not. Justify your answer. See here, the given three sets. A is equal to x such that 3x minus 1 is equal to 2, right? And B is equal to x such that x is a natural number but x is neither prime nor composite, and C is equal to x such that x is belongs to n and x is less than 2. See here, they given three examples and they ask whether the given three sets are equal or not. See here, 3x minus 1 is equal to 2, 3x minus 1 is equal to 2, 3x is equal to 2 plus 1, and x is equal to 3 by 3, then is equal to 1. Therefore, is equal to 1. And see here in B, x such that x is a natural number but x is neither prime nor composite. So nor composite and no prime numbers means it is only 1. So B is equal to again 1, right? Next, see x such that x is belongs to a natural number and x is less than 2. तो natural number collection of counting numbers are called natural numbers, right? तो 2 से छोटा बोले तो 1 आता है, तो C is equal to 1. C is equal to 1. Here, right here set A is equal to set B and is equal to set C. Therefore, all the set, तो रीजन लिखना है containing same number of elements. All the set containing same number of elements, then the sets are called equal sets, right? Next we go to second question of practice set 1.2. See here, the given, decide whether set A and set B are equal set. Give reason for your answer. The given set A is equal to even prime number and B is equal to the given x such that 7x minus 1 is equal to 13, right? They ask decide whether set A and B are equal set and give reason. See here, even prime numbers we have only, therefore one even prime number adds 2, right? B is equal to 7x minus 1 is equal to 13. 7x is equal to 13 plus 1. 7x is equal to 14, x is equal to 14 by 7, then x is equal to 2. That is b is equal to 2. See here, set A, therefore set A is equal to set B. Right? I will write here, therefore all the set containing same number of elements, therefore these sets are equal sets. Right? Next we go to third question. See here the given, which of the following are empty set and phi. The given A, B, C and they ask why. तो reason लिखना है. The given, see here, A such that A is a natural number smaller than 0, and the given B is equal to x such that x square is equal to 0, and the given third C is equal to, this is 1, this is 2, C is equal to x such that 5x minus 2 is equal to 0, and the given condition x is belongs to natural number ही आना पड़ेगा आपको, right? So see here, A such that x, therefore A is equal to, A is a natural number smaller than 0. Smaller than 0, there is no natural number, right? Natural numbers are counting numbers, right? So 1 से start होते हैं natural number. So this is empty set, and B is equal to, see here, x is equal to x square is equal to 0. When we put x is equal to 0, the answer will be 0. Suppose we put 1, then is equal to 1. That's why the only one element has 0. That is empty. Right? C is equal to, see here, x such that 5x minus 2 is equal to 0 and the given condition. See here, 5x minus 2 is equal to 0, 5x is equal to 2, and x is equal to 2 by 5. It does not belongs to 10, because 2 by 5 is not belongs to natural number. That's why C is also an empty set. Right? तो reason क्या लिखना है? The set A, B, C is containing no elements are, that's why the set A, B and C are empty set. Next, fourth question, write with reason which of the following sets are finite or infinite. Right? Question number 1, 4, the given A is equal to x such that x is less than 10 and x is a natural number. See here, the given x such that x is less than 10 and x is a natural number. Right? So solution of this question, so x is less than 10 and x is a natural number. 6, 7, 8, 9 which is less than 10. Right? तो हमें क्या करना है, फाइनाइट है या इनफाइनाइट है वो बताना है और हमें रीजन लिखना है. सी है, तो अप टू 1 to 9 वी विल काउंट इट. राइट? तो काउंटेबल सेट है. राइट? to see it, to write reason here. In set A there are 9 elements, and they are countable so that set A is a finite set, right?